Hi yogis, this is Cole Chance at YOGATX. Thank you all for unrolling your mat with me today. And we are just going to do a little bit of opening and stretching today. This is only about 15-20 minutes, so easy to get through and totally worth it. In this short time, you'll definitely feel a lot better for the rest of your day. So let's go ahead and start in a seated pose. And we're just going to roll your shoulders back. We just want to start there. We just want to start in a good, healthy posture. So you can have your hands face up. You can have them palm down onto your knees. But let's take 3 rounds of breath, just sitting and trying to imprint this posture. So you want to feel like you're leaning back onto something. Make sure your chin's not jutted out, pushing your head forward. So bring that into line. Kind of bring your chest forward as if your heart was shining up towards the ceiling. So it's that kind of feeling, not necessarily straight out, but up. So bring your chest out, shoulder blades onto your back. Just try to memorize this. Feel yourself expand on your inhales. Good. Let's place our right hand on the ground beside us. Left hand out and up and over. Look up underneath your left arm. So we want to spin our chest to the sky. If you'd like to take your hand behind your head, that can also help to spin your chest open. We're a big inhale. See if you can twist a little bit deeper. And then push yourself back up, and we'll take that on the other side. So come down to the left side. Your arm up and over or behind your head, and spin towards the sky as you lean to the left. Center. Let's take that one more time just with breath cycle. So inhale, up and over. Exhale. Inhale, rise, up and over. Exhale and come to center. Go ahead and place your hands in front of your knees. Push back onto your heels. Crawl your fingers out as far as you can. Big inhale. Stretch into your armpits. Exhale. Inhale, push forward onto your hands. Tuck your toes. Push your hips up and back into down dog. So you can start to pedal your legs here. But let's go ahead and start and look at this shape. So let's take our hands wide as you can. You want the most weight in your front, in your thumb and your first finger. So that L. You could even lift your other fingers if you'd like, just to feel that weight. Pushing away with our arms. Let's take a big, deep bend in our knees. Push your chest towards your knees. And start to straighten and dropping your heels. They do not have to go to the ground, but they're going in that direction. So we have our hips up towards the sky. And then a straight line from our hips down to our heels. Good. Let's wave forward. So we're coming into plank pose. So you're bringing a long line from your head to your heels here. Pushing the ground away. But your back isn't arched. Your shoulder blades are onto your back. You're pulling your belly towards your spine. Inhale. And exhale, push back down dog. We'll take an inhale here. And exhale. Again, wave forward into plank pose. You shouldn't have to move your hands or your feet. That's how you know that you're in the right stance. Shoulder blades onto the back, chest pulling through. and push back down dog. Good. Go ahead and slowly start to walk your feet up towards your hands. We'll take a wide leg fold here. So just fold over your legs. You can keep a big bend in your knee, you can keep a soft bend in your knee, but don't lock your knees. So just hang here. If you'd like to grab opposite elbows, you can. You can sway side to side, taking a deep bend in one knee and then a deep bend in the other knee. Continue with a steady breath and just let the breath move you. Go ahead and plant your hands. Let's take our right hand underneath your vision, so right underneath your head. Bend into your right knee and take your left hand towards the sky. So we're opening up to the left. Big inhale. Make sure that this shoulder doesn't come up towards your ear, your bottom shoulder. You want to push away with your bottom hand and pull this onto your back. It wants to rotate in and up. So those are the two actions. You want to push it away and roll it back. One more inhale. And exhale, come back to center. Shake your head. Now place your left hand, bend your left knee. Inhale your right arm up and over. So we're twisting open to the right. So again, with this bottom shoulder, go ahead and check in with it. Make sure you're pushing the ground away and then rolling your shoulder blade back. Take another inhale. And then exhale. Another deep forward bend here. Start to heel toe your feet together. We'll inhale, halfway lift. You can have your hands on your shins. You can have your hands on the ground. Make sure you keep a micro bend in your knee. You don't want to lock them out. But we'll inhale. Exhale, fold. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Belly towards your spine. And exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Let's take a big step back with our right leg. And we'll drop the right knee. So just come forward and really come forward into your front knee, and that'll start to open up your groin. We're not too worried about squaring our hips at the moment, but we're getting there. Just kind of put the weight in your left hand and the weight in your right hand and rock back and forth. You just want to start to open that up. Now start to scissor your hips, your thighs together, as if you're pulling them together and compacting them. What that's going to do is going to suck them together, and it's going to start to bring you up higher. So you won't be able to stay in this forward position. It'll start to bring you together. So with that, with your belly towards your spine, your pelvic floor lifted, we'll start to lift our arms. You can have your back toe tucked, or you can have it untucked, whatever more comfortable. More inhale. Drop your hands. This time untuck your toes if you haven't already, and push back into half splits. We'll bring our hands kind of on the sides of your knees, wherever you need to. Flex your front toes back towards your face. Keep your shoulder blades onto your back. Telescope your spine so it's long and start to fold forward. Also, take your pelvis and start to tilt it forward as if you're going to pour water out of it. That'll really activate this upper hamstring here, the attachment. So you won't even have to go as far forward if you can just really start to tilt your pelvis. Or inhale. Bring your hands forward and bring your weight into your front knee. Tuck your back toes. Plant your right hand on the outside of your left foot. Pull up on your back knee. You want your back heel spiked straight up to the ceiling, not going back. So we'll have our hips a little bit higher. and we'll bring our left arm up and around. Belly towards the spine, that helps you twist. So same with this bottom arm here, the same as we did in the other twist. We don't want to be, we could twist farther this way, but it's not proper, and it will hurt your, get some pain in your shoulder. So we're pushing away, rolling our shoulder blade back, rolling our top shoulder blade onto our back as well. Let's go ahead and drop. And we'll push back into a pyramid variation. So you can have one or both knees bent. You can also step forward a little bit if you need to. But what we're focusing on is having our hip square to the front. Long spine. And folding over. We're just looking for that deep stretch in our left hamstring. It shouldn't be hard to find. And let your head go. And shake it yes or no. Start to put a bend in your front knee. We'll take a big step up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, belly in, shoulder blades on your back. And exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Good. Plant your hands. We'll step back with the left leg. Drop your back knee. And let's start to shift from the left to the right. Getting into that front thigh. Start to scissor your thighs together here. We'll come up, bringing your belly in, bringing everything in towards the center. Pelvic floor up, thighs in, belly in. Lift your hands. Pull your chest through. Good. Go ahead and drop your hands. Untuck your back toes. Pull them back. Pull your front toes back towards your face. Grow your spine long. Start to come forward at the same time, the action of tilting your pelvis forward. It's really lighting up the back there. I have faith that you can find this stretch. Another inhale. Exhale. Come back forward onto your front knee. Lift your back knee off the ground. Heel going not back towards the back wall, but up towards the ceiling. Plant your left hand. Rotate open. We want our shoulder blades going back onto our back here. That's where they belong. Belly in. One more inhale. And exhale back to frame your front foot. Let's take the pyramid variation. So you can step your front leg up. You can keep the back heel up off the ground, bend in your knees, whatever you need to do, but we want to make sure that our pelvis is square. It's that scissoring action again. So telescope your spine. Go ahead and fall forward. Relax your head. Inhale and take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Start to bend in your front knee, plant your hands, step back up to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant your hands. We'll step back to plank pose. Drop your knees. Shoulders back. We'll have a straight line from our head down to our knees. Belly's in. Elbows in. Start to slowly come all the way down to your stomach. Untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, fold. Let's take our hands behind our back. Keep your elbows bent. Roll your shoulder blades onto your back and start to pull your fists towards your heels. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. And plant your hands. We'll push up and back into child's pose. Take a few rounds of breath here. Notice how this position is different than the first one, the first child's pose. Notice the vibrations coursing through your body now, after just a little bit of movement. Go ahead and push yourself up to sitting on your heels. Close your eyes. Place your hands either palm up or palm down on your thighs. But again, find that posture that you want to carry through the day. So shoulders back, spine straight. You want to celebrate the natural curves, but not exaggerated. Notice the way your body feels. Check in with the sensations and the pulses, just everything that's going on in that magic body of yours. Let's make a conscious effort to come and check back in with your breath throughout the day. One more inhale. Open mouth, exhale. And flutter your eyes open. And thank you all so much. And I hope that this rolls you on through the rest of your day. And please leave comments, suggestions, subscribe to our channel so you can know whenever these come out. And have a wonderful day. And thank you for practicing with me. Full chance at YOGATX. Thank you. To your heart center. This time, inhale, bring your hands wide up above your hands. Look up. And exhale, bring them back together on top of your head and bring them down to heart center. So let's take that one last time. It's like we're blossoming awake here. Inhale, hands rise and open up. And then they come back together on an inhale.